Can you hear me? Okay. Test, test. You got me? You got me? Okay. You got me? Hello, hello? Y- yes, I am. I'm on the stream right now. Okay. Okay. Can you hear the ump? All right, so we're live. Okay. All right. Does it sound good? No? Okay. All right. I can turn myself up too. So, okay. All right. Sounds good. And it looks okay? Does it look okay? Okay. Sounds good. All right. Thanks. See ya. Hey, welcome back here to Bender Park in Henderson. I think we got everything rolling here. We got Landon Graff up at the plate here. I'm going to take a peek at some things as we get rolling here. Okay. 1-1 here to Landon Graff. He steps in this year. He's a 364 hitter. 2-1. Welcome to Ron Walters Field, Bender Park here in Henderson. First pitch was 6:27. Game time temp was 91 degrees. It feel like was 98. Graff rips the ball into left field. It is gone over the fence in left center. That's a home run for Landon Graff. As I said, he was hitting 364 on the season. 9 singles, 8 doubles, 3 triples. That would be his first home run of this 12 AA season. Leadoff home run there for Landon Graff for the LeSueur Henderson Giants 12 AA team. Now stepping in left-handed hitter Jack Lewis. Jack having a good season, hitting .526. Jack, number 7, the left-hander. Ball up and away. Nobody on. Jack rips the ball right at the shortstop. He hadn't played well. He was playing towards second base there. Jack hit it right at him. Well struck. Jackson Belter stepping in. He's leading the team with a .543 average on the season. Off speed pitch, low and away for a ball. Pitcher for the Mankato Royals here out of the set. Off-speed pitch ripped up the middle. That's a base hit. Good job by Belter, not trying to do a lot with that one. Just take it where it was pitched, right back up the middle. Base hit on the ground. That'll bring up number 12, Emmett Schaefer. We got a loose ball here. Rolls back to the catcher. Belter will take second. On deck here for the Giants, number 24, Decker Fritz, stepping in again, the right-handed hitter, Emmett Schaefer, number 12. He's batting .431 on the season. 20 singles, 2 doubles. He hits a ball just off the outstretched glove of the second baseman for the Royals. We'll give him a base hit on that. Coach Graff sends Belter home from third, and he's going to be tagged out at home. Good relay there by the Royals. Still a base hit for Emmett Schaefer there. That'll bring up Decker Fritz, number 24. Fritz hitting .292 on the season. 14 hits, 9 singles, 5 doubles for the right-handed hitter. Runner goes, off-speed pitch, fouled off there out of play down the first base line by Fritz. This is just an exhibition here at a game tonight. Both these teams will be in the state tournament this week. They'll actually be in the same pool. That pitch fouled back by Fritz. So this Royal team and this Giant team will be up in Sauk Rapids for the state tournament. They will be playing in the same pool. It's a 3-team pool. It's the Royals, the Giants, and Uppsala Swanville area. The Patriots is the 3rd team in that pool. That pitch hit on the ground by Fritz to the shortstop. He's on over with it to first for the out, ending the bottom of the first inning there for the Giants. Good inning there. They pick up a run, couple of hits. We're going to take a timeout here as the music plays in between innings, and I got Coach Lewis here next to me. We're going to catch our bearings on a couple of different technical things. Here we go now, top of the second inning. Emmett Schaefer on the mound here for the Giants. That ball popped up over here on the third baseline. Ball lands in between Brandon Hallnagel and Emmett Schaefer. I think Schaefer got a glove on it, but just tips out of there. Falls to the ground, just a strike. Giants pick up a run in the bottom of the first inning, 1-0. Emmett Schaefer's 0-1 delivery in the dirt, 1-1. Good stop there by Hallnagel. Pretty much straight away here by the Giant defense, the way it looks. Another one in the dirt, 2-1. As I said before, exhibition game here tonight at Ron Walters Field at Bender Park in Henderson between the Mankato Royals and the LeSueur Henderson Giants. That ball up in the zone, ripped into left field by the left fielder. However, it's going to be thrown in, and it's just going to be held to a single there. So the damage is limited to just a single. Good rip there by Langhorse, number 9. Nobody away, runner on first here. Schaefer now comes to the set. Short lead there by the runner on first. That ball hit into shallow center. That ball's going to drop, but it looks like we're going to get the force out at second there. Tough one for the runner on first base as that ball was hit into shallow center. Picked up by the center fielder, thrown on to second for the out. One away here. So we get a new runner there. The previous batter on first base, stepping in the left-handed batter, Griffith. Emmett Schaefer, as I said, on the mound here for the Giants. That pitch on the corner, belt high, strike one. Once again, Schaefer comes to the set. Not a real big lead over there at first, up and away, 1-1. I'll run down the schedule here for you coming up on, I believe it's Friday for the state tournament. That one's in there for a called strike, 1 and 2. Actually, it doesn't feel too bad right now. I know it was really hot and humid here this afternoon, but it's not really the worst at this point here of the evening. That ball hit right at the second baseman. It is caught by Decker Fritz. I think that's at second. On over to first for the double play there. So nothing doing there for the Royals. They did pick up a hit, but they strand nobody after the double play. And here we go. 1-0 Giants. They'll be coming up here the bottom half of the inning. Here we go. Back here at Ron Walters Field in Henderson, Riley Graham, number 1, steps in here, the right-handed hitter. Batting .278 on the season, 36 at-bats. 2-0 here, up and in on Graham. That ball by Graham hit back up the middle right to the pitcher, on over to first base for the first out. Paul Sunderman now batting. Looks like he's number 3 on Game Changer. Wearing number 2 tonight. Hope I got that right. He hits the ball towards the pitcher. Just to pop up, and it's taken by the pitcher, Griffith, number 23, the right-hander, for the second out. Two quick outs here for the Giants in the bottom half of the second inning. We get a left-handed batter here stepping in for the Giants, James Basil, hitting .216 on the season, 37 at-bats. First pitch off, speed pitch, outside at the knees, ball 1. 2 away here, bottom of the second inning for the Giants. Giants 12-6-1 on the season. Taking on the Royals, 13-14 on the season. That one swung on and missed. That pitch up at the letters, swung on and missed. Second straight here to Basil, 2 down. Looks like the Giants playing them, or the Royals playing them pretty straight away. That ball popped up into the air. Right back to the pitcher, Griffith. Hey, he makes all 3 outs there that inning. 2 straight pop-ups to end the very quick half inning there for the Giants. After 2 complete, we got a score here from Ron Walters Field in Henderson, at Bender Field, 1-0. The Royals coming up to bat. Looks like Decker Fritz will be on the mound here for the Giants. Here we go, top of the third inning for the 13-14 Mankato Royals. Paulson, the batter, the right-handed hitter. Bit of an open stance here. Decker Fritz on the mound for the Giants. Still catching here, Brandon Hallnagel for the Giants. That one in, 1-0. Giant defense playing them straight up here. Down and away, 2-0. No on-site game engineer tonight, so it took a bit to get it up and running. My apologies, folks. That one swung on and missed, down and in, 2-1. That ball hit just over the outstretched hands of Fritz, but second baseman's got it. That's Riley Graham on with it over to first for the out. 1 away here, top of the third inning. As I said, these 2 teams are in the state tournament on Friday, Saturday. The Giants' first game in their pool will be Friday at 1:30. They will be taking on the Patriots of Uppsala Swanville area. That ball by Fritz, down and away, 1-0. 1 out here, top of the third inning. That one low, 2-0. Fritz quickly back to the set. His 2-0 delivery, down and away, 3-0. So Giants play 1:30 Friday, Uppsala Swanville area, the Patriots. The second game in the pool will be the Patriots taking on these Royals. And then the last game in pool play, believe is Saturday morning, will be the Giants taking on these Royals. For when it matters. Tonight, just an exhibition game, as I said. That one hit off the hands, back up the middle towards Fritz, on over to first. DeGraff for the out, second out of the inning. Hey, Dylan Feeney, the umpire tonight, doing a great job so far. He's missed a couple. Otherwise, he's doing pretty good. 2 away here. Royals batting, top half of the third inning. Down and away there by Fritz. Good crowd on hand tonight for just an exhibition game. A lot of people braving the heat and the humidity. If you didn't hear about it today, a lot of corn sweat going on out there, increasing the humidity in our area. The corn sweat terrorists were out in full force today. Up and in. 2-0. Swung on and missed there, 2-1. Hey, we got 14 viewers right now. Thank you all for watching. Agnes in Montana, thanks you for checking in. Appreciate your viewership this evening. Down and in, 3-1. 2 away here, 3-1 the count. Actually, we got a little breeze now, Eric. Not too bad. Outside, that'll be a walk there, 2-out walk. As I said, the Giants, according to Game Changer, 12-6-1 on the season. Royals 13-14-1. Fritz with a throw over to first, dug up by Graff. Good scoop there. Coach Derek Graff of the Giants told me it'll be a 6-inning game tonight. Moving along fairly fast so far. Fouled away, out of play, back onto the other field here. Off-speed pitch there by Fritz. Inside, good pitch. Broke in at the knees, fouled off down the third baseline. Nice little pitch there from Fritz. 2 away here, top of the third inning. That one way outside. That'll allow the runner to move to second base. Runner in scoring position here for the Royals. They can tie it up, perhaps with a base hit. That pitch up high. Other Le Sueur Henderson area teams also in playoff action, just like these 12 AA Giants this Friday and Saturday, this weekend up in Sauk Rapids. We'll continue to talk about the other teams in action. That pitch down the middle, popped up in the infield, in front of Hallnagel, the catcher. Good try there, tough play right in between Hallnagel and Fritz. Ball lands to the ground. So it'll be first and third here with 2 away for the Royals. First and third, 2 away, left-handed batter, number 87, Bourne, steps in. Kind of a closed stance here. Fritz's pitch inside in the dirt. The runner's going to move to second. We've got runner then going home from third. Head first slide. He's in there safe. The runner who was on first, he'll go all the way to the third, given the action that was going on at home. So that pitch down and in there got away from Fritz and Hallnagel. Allows the runner to score. 1-1 now. Top of the third. 2 away, runner on third base. Bourne still at the plate. That one hit the lower outside part of the zone there. 1-1. That one also in the dirt. Fielded by Hallnagel. Runner is going to make it. He's going to make it home. Another head first slide. Gets a hand in there underneath the tag of Hallnagel. Royals now lead 2-1. So 2 runs scored there on wild pitches, we'll call them. Jack Lewis, center fielder, shading towards right field with the left-handed batter. That one hit right back up the middle in front of Lewis. He dives after it. It gets by him. Looks like it gets underneath the fence out there, so it'll be a ground rule double for Bourne. Good try by Lewis. That one was hit on a line pretty good there by Bourne, the left-handed hitter. Just gets by him. At this point, no harm. There were nobody on base at that time, so we got a runner on second now, 2 outs. All this damage here being done by the Royals with 2 outs. Right-handed hitter Larson steps in. Bourne takes his lead at second. Fritz's pitch swung on over to the shortstop, over to first for the 3rd out of the inning. So 2 runs across the board there for the Royals in the top of the 3rd. After 2.5, it's Royals 2, Giants 1. Welcome back here to Ron Walters Field at Bender Park in Henderson. 2-1. Mankato Royals lead the LeSueur Henderson 12AA Giants team. Leading off here in the bottom of the 3rd inning, Brenlin Hallnagel. Hitting .250 on the season, 32 at bats. That's a ball. Ball up high. Other playoff action here for LeSueur and LeSueur Henderson teams coming up. LeSueur Braves baseball playoffs. That ball hit on the line by Hallnagel. Nice play there by the second baseman. Good stab. Good baseball all the way around. Good job, a good piece of hitting there by Hallnagel. Good job in the field by the second baseman, nabbing that one. 1 away here. That can you see? I can't quite see around Dylan who's batting here. Jax Wilkie, the batter. There we go. All right. That one's in there for a called strike. As I said, the LeSueur Braves town team, they start their playoffs August 2nd. Called strike, off-speed pitch. They play August 2nd in New Germany. All the regions will be played in New Germany this year for the Braves. That's a walk there to Jax Wilkie. Be the first runner here of the third inning for the Giants. Wilkie is hitting .235 on the season. Wilkie goes. That ball fouled back. Liam Wagner, the batter, number 14, steps in. Hitting .171 on the season. Good swing there. Falls that one straight back. As I said, Jax Wilkie was on the move there on the first pitch. One away here. There's a throw over. Wilkie back in time easily. Liam Wagner, the batter, number 14 here, right-handed batter. Pretty much squared up stance. Swung on and missed. Wilkie goes. No throw. He'll be in there easily. Feet first slide. He's at second base. Runner in scoring position here for the Giants. Tying run at second base. 1-2 the count. That called third strike there. That one caught the outside part of the plate. Off-speed pitch in there for a strike. 2 away. Back to the top of the order here for the Giants. Landon Graff, the batter. 2 away. That pitch, off-speed pitch, down and away for a ball. Got a meeting at the mound here between the catcher and pitcher. As I said, Braves play August 2nd. All the region is in New Germany this year. The Giants are the 2 seed in the region. Excuse me, the Braves are the 2 seed in the region. So good luck to the Braves. We did a couple of their games this year. We'll see if it works out schedule-wise to broadcast anything over there from New Germany. That one away. Royals defense respecting the power here of Graff. Hit on the ground hard over to the shortstop, but he makes the play for the third out of the inning. After 3 here, it is 2-1 Mankato Royals lead. The LeSueur Henderson 12 AA Giants baseball team here from Ron Walters Field in Henderson. All right, welcome back here to Ron Walters Field at Bender Park in Henderson. 2-1 Mankato Royals lead over the Giants 12 AA baseball team. On the mound now for the Giants, Riley Graham. Doing the catching now is Emmett Schaefer, number 12. Graham, number 1, the right-handed pitcher. First pitch to Christensen. Number 5 is down and in for a ball. 1-0 here. That pitch just on the backside of the batter, 2-0. Giants 12-6-1 on the season. Royals 13-14. Both teams will be squaring off in the state tournament pool play style coming up here this Friday, Saturday, and then on to bracket play into the rest of the weekend. That ball down in the dirt. Good stop there by Schaefer. Good block. Runner on first here with nobody away. That ball in there for a strike. Swung on, hit on over to third base for the first out. Not quite in time for a double play, but good play there by the Giants. Best I can tell there, Paul Sunderman at third, on over to Decker Fritz at second. Just about double play, but nonetheless one away here. Good play. That pitch called strike. Runner goes down to second. Good throw there by Schaefer. Looks like it just got past the fielders. So the runner is safe. Another runner in scoring position here for the Royals, looking to add to their 2-1 lead here, top of the fourth inning. That pitch down and away in the dirt. Good attempt by Schaefer to block it. He does get a piece of it, but just a bit too far outside. His throw down to third base, not in time. Now a runner on third here for the Royals. Graham's pitch, that one hit well into left field. That one's going to get by the left fielder, Basil. Left-hander's throw back in to Fritz at second, holds him to a single. Good job by Basil getting that one back in quickly. Keeping the runner at first base, one away here. That does bring in the runner, 3-1 now in favor of the Royals here, top of the fourth inning. Graham's pitch in there for a strike, hit down the line, just off the glove of Sunderman into left field. Good try by their Sunderman. Got a glove on it, just couldn't quite bring it in. That would have been a heck of a backhand and play there by the third baseman. One away now. Left-handed batter Griffith back in. Once again, center fielder Lewis playing him to pull. Shading over towards the right fielder. One and oh, that's swung on and missed, down and in there by Griffith. 1-1 the count. Hey, we got some cloud cover here finally. Should help with your picture as if you're watching on YouTube. Thank you for watching here this evening. That pitch hit on a line just over the bag into left field. Basil up with it. Another good job by Basil there, getting it in quickly. Keeping the runner to second base, so it's first and second now with one away. Good piece of hitting there by Griffith. He just goes with it, pushes it right down the third baseline over the bag, hits it on a line. Didn't try to do too much with it. Pretty good job of hitting there. Should be 4-1 now, I believe. Graham's pitch, 1-0 offering here up high. Other playoff action here coming up for local teams. The Le Sueur Henderson Giant 16U softball team will be in the national tournament this weekend up in Brooklyn Park, Champlin Park, and I believe another site possibly in Coon Rapids. But they kick off Thursday in the national tournament, the NAFA 16U tournament. Ran from the set, gives a look back to second, long look, that one in the dirt. Good stop there by Schaefer. Schaefer's sister, Violet, will be on that team playing in the national tournament, also a catcher for the Giant softball team. They play Friday at 4:20 up at Noble Park in Brooklyn Park. That's a ball. That'll load the bases. Another good stop there by Schaefer. Looks like we're going to get time here, and it's going to be Cole Belter, Coach Cole Belter, coming to the mound here to talk to Graham. One away here, 4-1, top of the fourth inning. As I said, the LeSueur Henderson Giants 16U team playing in the NAFA National Softball Tournament. Game one Thursday at 4:20 at Noble Park and Brooklyn Park. They play Northern Lights, which is a team out of Wisconsin. If you're familiar with volleyball in Minnesota, club volleyball, Northern Lights is a big club team. But softball style, that team is out of Wisconsin, and that'll be the first opponent for the Giant softball team on Friday. Thursday. They play two games, and on Friday, pool play on Friday morning against the Janesville Cyclones out of Wisconsin. And then the MN Stars 16U team. All right. Belter's visit is over. Graham throws one in there for a strike. That one's hit to deep left center field. Lewis, the center fielder, after it. But that one's going to clear the fence. That's a grand slam there for the Royals. That will clear the bases. Graham with a good pitch. It was up and in there. Just a good piece of hitting by the right-handed batter. Looks like it was Nate Walters, number 11, the right-handed batter, who puts that one out. Walters here at Ron Walters Field. Hey, there you go. Grand slam. I think that will make it 8-1. The scoreboard's not quite caught up here here at the field. I think it's 8-1. Graham still in there pitching. That one in on the right-handed hitter. So for the Giant softball team, like I said, one game Thursday, two games Friday in pool play. They beat the MN Stars earlier in the year in the championship of the Egan tournament. So they play again on Friday, and then regardless of how they do in pool play, they'll be playing Friday night at 6:50 p.m. and then from there on into Saturday for the rest of bracket play. So good luck to them. That one is hit hard on the ground down the line, foul, glove foul by Sunderman. Another good backhand play there. Another good backhand attempt by Sunderman. He's had a couple here this top of the fourth inning. 1-2. Good pitch there, down and away. Good 1-2 pitch. Good stop there as well by Schaefer, the batter, or the catcher, excuse me. Another good pitch there, just misses just a bit high. Full count all of a sudden here to the batter for the Royals. Ball 4 down and away. Just gets away from Schaefer, but he's back with it here to Graham. Good crowd here tonight for both teams for this exhibition game. Cole Belter back out. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change here. Good battle there by Riley Graham. Not an easy night to be a pitcher, that's for sure. And we've kind of lost our breeze here, so all of a sudden, once again, it is getting quite humid and hot. So New pitcher here looks like it's Brandon Hallnagel for the Giants. We'll be back about 60 seconds with the rest of the action here in the top of the fourth inning. Welcome back here. New pitcher Brandon Hallnagel for the Giants. One away, runner on first. That pitch outside. Schaefer's throw down to second as a runner goes. Not in time. Good snag there by Decker Fritz at second, but unable to get the tag there in time. 8-1 here. Royals now lead top of the fourth inning. They put 6 up here in the top of the fourth. That pitch fouled straight back and out of play. More playoff action for area teams. LeSueur Henderson Legion team plays this Friday. 7:30 in Cannon Falls. Schaefer tries to catch the runner napping down at second, but he gets back. Good quick throw there. Runner gets back in time. Hallnagel comes to the set. That pitch in the dirt. Another good stop by Schaefer. Keeping that one out in front of him. There we go. That pitch up and in, ball 4. Runner's going to go to third. He'll get there. So that's a walk there. First and third situation here for the Giants. And hey, this is why you play exhibition games. This is why you play scrimmages. You can work on this type of stuff here tonight, and it doesn't really mean a whole lot. Helps get you prepared for their upcoming state tournament here. Bourne, the left-handed hitter, swung on and missed. Runner goes. Looks like the Giants are going to get away with one here as the throw back to the pitcher went off his glove, went on over to shortstop, but no damage. So second and third here, one away. Up and away. That sun comes back out. Swung on and missed. Good pitch there by Hallnagel. So the Giant Legion team went 1-1 over the weekend. Lost to the Legion team lost to Providence Academy 8-7. It was I think they got down 7-1, came back to tie it up at 7, and then lost a heartbreaker 8-7. Then went on to beat Kenyon Wanamingo 10-0 in 6 innings. So once again, they play this Friday at 7:30 in Cannon. That one down and in. Runners at second and third here for the left-handed batter Bourne. That pitch swung on and missed for strike 3. Good pitch there by Hallnagel. 2 away. Giants looking to see here if they can keep these runners stranded at second and third and get on to the bottom half of the fourth inning. That pitch catches the corner for strike one. Giant defense here playing pretty much straight away in the outfield. I'd say at normal depth and positioning in the infield as well. 1-1, that pitch in there for a strike. Going to be hit on into left field. Fielded by left fielder Basil. Once again gets it in quickly. It's his third time this inning. He's done a good job of getting it back in quickly and holding the runners up. That base hit does score a run, makes it 9-1 for the Royals. Runners at first and third now. 2 away. Christensen, the right-handed batter. Open stance from the batter here. See if the runner goes. He goes. Pitch away for a strike. Throw from Schaefer back to Hallnagel. Trying to catch the runner at third, napping over there. Maybe get him to get it off and get that third out, but to no avail. Second and third now, and once again, 2 runners in scoring position for the Royals, down and away. 9-1, 7 runs across the plate here for the Royals in the top of the fourth. Good pitch there from Hallnagel, fouled away down the third baseline. That pitch fouled back. Looks like we need a baseball. There we go. I was talking to 2-2 here. 2-2, got to have those baseballs. I was talking to umpire Dylan Feeney about the region playoffs coming up for the Braves. Ball high. Perhaps we can sneak in a broadcast from the playoffs over there in New Germany for y'all to watch. Just have to see if it works out schedule-wise when the Braves are playing and what time of day. Ball up high. Got to be close to a full count. There we go, full count. Runners at second and third, 2 away. In the dirt. Loads them up, nothing hurt there. Force anywhere now for the Giants. That one in the dirt. Schaefer working hard back there. Another good block attempt. Just gets away from him. Runner from third will score. Makes it 10-1. Brandon Hallnagel in relief here in the top of the fourth inning. Pitch high. Once again, these 2 teams meet in the state tournament. I think these 2 teams play Saturday, but pool play starts Friday. For the Giants, 1:30 up in Sauk Rapids. They take on USA, or the Uppsala-Swanville area Patriots. Patriots share a pool with the Giants and the Royals. There's ball 4. Once again, it'll be loaded up here for the Giants. Let's see if they can get one on the ground here and get a force anywhere. Get out of this top half of the fourth inning. That pitch called strike. Just above the belt there to Langhorse number 9, the right-handed batter. 0-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. 0-2 here quickly. See if Hallnagel can get out of the inning here for the Giants. High, just about got him to chase. 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Hey, 18 viewers tonight. I think that's a tie for our record. We had that earlier in the year, I believe, at one of the town team games for the Braves. Swung on and missed, strike three, and Hallnagel gets out of the inning there with a strikeout, leaves the bases loaded for the Royals. They do pick up 8 runs in the top of the fourth. That makes it 10-1 for the Mankato Royals over the LeSueur Henderson 12 AA Giants summer baseball team. Here we go. Welcome back. Ron Walters Field at Bender Park in Henderson. 10-1. Royals of Mankato lead over the Giants. Jack Lewis, left-handed batter with a slightly open stance, steps in, hits another one on the line, but again, right at the this time at the left fielder. Second well hit ball here from Jack tonight, but once again right at the fielder. That's the way it goes sometimes. Another good piece of hitting though. So one away here quickly for the Giants. Stepping in now is Jackson Belter, number 3 hitter tonight here for the Giants. That pitch hit the other way to second base by Belter. Second baseman runs it over and flips it to the first baseman for the second out. Hey, 3 pitches here, 2 quick outs for the Giants. That brings up cleanup hitter Emmett Schaefer, right-handed batter. See if he can keep the inning going here for the Giants. That pitch down low. 1-0, 2 away. Hey, there's a record 19 viewers. Thanks everybody for watching here this evening. You know, the point of this broadcast is to be able to bring this action to people who would not be able to be here tonight, whether they're living far away, a grandparent, relative of some sort, friend of some sort. Um, just want you to be able to watch this game and enjoy this game if you're not able to be here this evening. And that's the hope as we continue to move forward with these broadcasts. That pitch inside, there's a walk to Schaefer. 2-out walk. He's on first. That brings up Decker Fritz, number 24. Jack Lewis is gonna run here for Schaefer, the catcher. Lewis goes quickly. He's going to be in there easily, standing up. A stolen base. That pitch up and in, 1-0 to Fritz. There's a runner in scoring position now for Fritz. See if the Giants can start to claw back into this one here. Put some good at-bats together and see what happens. That pitch down the middle, swung on and missed. 1-1 to Fritz. That one followed straight back. 1-2 now to Decker Fritz. A bunch of these Giants players have sisters playing in the national softball tournament for that 16U team I mentioned this weekend. Fritz here, the batter, one of those who has a sister, Ruby, who pitches for and plays multiple positions for the Giants. That ball's going to go foul down the first baseline. Riley Graham on deck. His sister Tegan plays shortstop and bats leadoff for the Giants. Jack Lewis, who's on second base right now. His sister Abby, she also plays for the Giants team, plays third base and bats second. And then Violet Schaefer, I already mentioned her. Emmett, her brother, playing here tonight. Violet plays catcher and other positions as well for the Giants softball team. Fritz hits one on over to first there. Fielded by the first baseman. He steps on the bag for the third out of the inning. One runner left on there for the Giants in the bottom of the fourth. 10-1. Royals lead here, heading to the top of the fifth inning. Here we go, top of the fifth inning. Paul Sunderman now the pitcher for the Giants. First pitch there, wrapped into center field. Throw in from, is that Lewis still in center? Yep. Throw from Lewis in center over to first. Tried to get the runner at first. Just gets by the first baseman Graff. Base hit there for the leadoff batter for the Royals here in the top of the fifth. As I said, Paul Sunderman now in the pitch for the Giants, a right-hander. Emmett Schaefer still behind the plate here. That pitch, outside corner, swung on and missed by left-handed batter Griffith. That pitch on the inside part of the plate. Fielded by Graff, the first baseman. He steps on the bag. Throw to second. Fielded by the shortstop. And there was a tag made. The runner must have been off the bag. So we got the tag on the foot there for the second out. So that's a double play. Nice job by Graff there. That's how you teach it. If it's right by the bag, step on it, make a throw to second, and put the tag on the guy. So good job there by Belter, the shortstop, to get the tag down for the double play. Two quick outs all of a sudden here for the Giants. Let's see if they can have a quick 1-2-3 inning here. Sunderman from the set. Up and in. Two and one here, the count. Just down and away a bit. I think it's 3-1. Two away here, top of the fifth inning. Looks like it was just down. You know, in our 16U softball game this weekend, our umpire would let us know if it was down or not. So, which would really help the broadcaster out as well. But anyway, that one in there for a called strike. Sunderman to the set. That one hit on a line. That one just kind of hung there at the letters. Ripped into left field. Basil quickly back in with it once again. Throw on into second. Tried to get the runner. Not quite in time. Throw goes off of a piece of Riley Graham there. Hopefully he's all right. Trying to walk it off here. 2 away. First and second now for the Royals. Trying to get something going here with 2 outs. Up and in. We're going to get a courtesy runner here. Giant defense straight away here. Swung on and missed. Good pitch there from Sunderman. You know, I mentioned the 16U softball team. Congrats to them. They took home the title at the Southern Star League High School Open Qualifier Tournament this past weekend in St. Peter and Mankato. In dramatic fashion, they won a close 2-1 game on Sunday in bracket play, and then won a comeback 6-5 win there, where they were down 5-2 in the last inning. They plated 4 runs for the comeback win. Dramatic flair. Violet Schaefer with the game ender. She hit one down the third baseline and hit the base, popped up in the air, and allowed the runner to score for the game-winning run. There's a ball hit on the ground. Nice job by Fritz with a backhand. He steps on the bag for the third out of the inning. So no damage there for the Royals, despite putting 2 runners on with 2 outs. Through 4.5, it's the Royals 10. Giants coming up to bat at 1. 10-1, Royals lead. Here we go, bottom of the 5th inning. First pitch offered to Riley Graham. Once again, hit on a rope, but right at somebody. It's just one of those nights here for the Giants. Good piece of hitting there. Hits it on a line to the left fielder, but 1 pitch, 1 out once again for the Giants. Kind of been a theme here tonight. That ball high, 1-0. Paul Sunderman, who was just doing the pitching for the Giants, now the batter. James Basil on deck. Pitch just off plate. There's a well hit ball into right center. That one's going to land. Gets in between the right fielder and the center fielder. It might be the center fielder who got it back in there, but Base hit there for Paul Sunderman. Good piece of hitting. Just goes with it and finds some grass, finds a hole. 1 out base hit. That'll bring up the left-handed batter, James Basil, number 32. Looking to see if the Giants can get something going here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And that one, if you couldn't tell, right into your living room and right into the upper part of the body of James Basil there. He shakes it off, runs down to first. So we got first and second. Brings up Hallnagel, the batter. 2 on, 1 away. That pitch swung on and missed on the outer part of the plate there. For strike 1. Once again, the clouds are dominating now, which again makes it a much better night here for watching, announcing, or playing the game. Up and in. Looks like we might get through this, dodging any severe weather here tonight. Up high. Two and one here to Hallnagel. Runners on first and second. Up and in, swung on and missed. You got Sunderman on second. Basil on first. 2-2, 1 away. Got to throw. The second there gets away from the second baseman, but nowhere to go there for Sunderman. Called third strike there, 2 away. Brings back up number 13, Jax Wilkie, the right-handed batter. Swung on and missed. That one in there. Wilkie looking to see here if he can keep the inning going for the Giants. Coach Graff told me, Derek Graff told me that it's a 6-inning game tonight, so Giants running out of chances here tonight to get back into this one. 0-2 count here to Wilkie, the right-handed batter. That ball hit hard down the first baseline, bobbled by the first baseman. And he bobbled it, and he did not get it gathered up in time. And so Wilkie's going to beat it out and load the bases. Good piece of hitting there by Wilkie, just going with it right down the first baseline. Hit it fairly hard on the ground. Loaded up now for Liam Wagner. Ball in. Quite a bit in on Wagner there for the first pitch offering of a ball. Two-way here, bases loaded. Good job by the catcher there to stab that one, as that one was quite a bit outside and in the dirt. Perhaps saves a run there. Keeps the bases loaded, but 2-0 now to Wagner. That one in there for a called strike at the letters of Wagner. Two and one. That's a called strike. Caught the outside part of the plate there. Just shade below the knees, but a strike nonetheless. 2-2 here, 2 away. Up high. Full count. Should see the runners going here. Swung on and missed for strike 3. The Giants leave them loaded there. Good pitch down in the zone. Swung on and missed by Wagner. Bases left loaded there for the Giants in the bottom of the 5th inning. They got something going there in the bottom part of the order, but did not bring anything across. We're through 5. We head to the last inning here. It's Royals 10, Giants 1. Here we go, last inning, top of the sixth here. New pitcher once again for the Giants. Southpaw left-hander James Basil. That pitch in there swung on and missed for strike one. Basil, the left-hander, comes to the set. His delivery swung on and missed. That was down and in. Good pitch there from Basil. 0-2 quickly here. Hoping to make it a quick one here for the Royals in the top of the sixth, and then get to the bottom. And I got to be close to the top of the order for the Giants, hoping they can make some damage there in the bottom, in the last part of the inning and the game. Basil, the left-hander, comes set. Pitch just a bit high. Wilking working his way back into the count here. That pitch, I'm just going to call it foul. I think it did. Just caught the end of the bat there, fouled off, glanced off the mitt of catcher Schaefer. Emmett Schaefer still behind the dish here. That pitch hit hard down the left field line, but plenty foul. Good job by Basil here, working the zone. That's all you want to do here. Keep attacking the zone here. Keep throwing strikes, keep getting outs. That one's a call. Strike three. One away. We got lefty on lefty here now. Basil, the lefty, to left-handed batter Bourne. Down and away in the dirt. Good stop by there by Schaefer. One away here, top of the sixth inning, last inning. This exhibition game between the Mankato Royals and the LeSueur Henderson Giants 12 AA baseball team. Good crowd on hand here tonight, coming out, braving the heat. That ball hit up the middle towards the shortstop. Jackson Belter on over to first. Landon Graff for the second out. Good play there. Pretty close to the bag. Fielded nicely and on over to first. Strong throw for the second out here in the top of the sixth inning. 10-1 Royals lead, top of the sixth. Just a bit high for a ball, 1-0. That pitch hit hard to left field, just over the glove of the left fielder, Jax Wilkie. A good relay there by the Giants. That'll keep the batter at first base. That ball hit hard. Good piece of hitting there. 2 away. Top of the sixth. Out and away, or up and away, I should say. 1-0. Christensen, the right-handed batter, steps back in. Hey, there's a throw over to first from the left-hander. 1-0. Basil's delivery in the dirt. That one skips by the catcher. Schaefer, runner on to second base, runner in scoring position here for the Royals. Two 2-0 delivery from Basil. That one's away. 3-0. Christensen getting the green light here from his coach at third. Pitch. That ball's up. Ball 4, first and second. Nothing really hurt there from Basil. 2 outs. Basil checks the runner at first. That pitch outside, 1-0. Notice most of the pitchers here tonight have all worked out of the set, even with nobody on base. Seen that more and more. You see that in the majors, even from the starters. Runner goes from second. Good throw down to third there by Schaefer, just off the glove of Fritz. So the runner at second, he goes to third. However, the runner who was at first does not follow the lead there. Stays at first, so now it's first and third here for the Royals. Schaefer gives his defense the signs. That ball fouled away down the first baseline. Basil in the middle of the rubber there. He comes to the set. His delivery outside. As I said, you see more and more pitchers now coming right to the set, even with nobody on, and not even using the windup anymore at any of these levels that you watch baseball, whether it's at the pros, high school level, and even here at the youth level now as well. That ball hit hard into right field, chasing after it, the right fielder Hallnagel. That one gets under his glove. Gets it back into Belter there, the shortstop at second base. That scores a run. First and third once again here now for the Royals. Back in my day and Coach Lewis's day, you didn't see anybody really starting from the set with nobody on, unless they were a dedicated reliever, but everybody used the windup. That pitch away, runner goes, second and third now. Swung on and missed at the letters there. 1-1, 2 away. 11-1 now, Royals lead as they pick up another run here in the top of the sixth. They got 2 in the top of the third. 8, followed up by 8 in the top of the fourth. We got a hit batsman there. He'll move on to first base, load the bases up. Once again, it gives the Giants force anywhere here. Not the end of the world. Bases loaded, that first pitch offering outside, 1-0. Van Epps, the batter here for the Royals, getting a chance to bat with the bases loaded. That pitch fouled off of Schaefer there. Ouch. Umpire Feeney checks to see if he's all right. He says, yeah, he is. Good to go. Basil to the set. That went in the dirt. Good stop there by Schaefer. A number of those tonight for Emmett Schaefer, the catcher. Balls in the dirt. He stays calm and does a good job of just dropping down and keeping it in front of him and preventing no damage from being done. Fouled straight back. Oh, 2 strikes on the batter. Bases loaded here. 2 away. Top of the sixth. 11-1 Royals lead. Giants are just with 1 run tonight. That was in the bottom of the first. There it is, strike 3, swung on and missed. Good pitch by Basil on the outside part of the plate there. Lots of base runners there for the Royals, but just one run across. Basil works out of it. After 5.5, it's Royals 11. Giants coming to bat. 11-1, Royals lead. Here we go. Bottom of the 6th inning here from Ron Walters Field at Bender Park in Henderson. Back to the top of the order for the Giants. Leadoff hitter number 10, Landon Graff. This is his 3rd at bat of the night. He accounted for the only run here tonight for the Giants, a leadoff home run. There's a base hit up the middle. Good job of hitting there. Just goes right back up the middle with it. Graff doing his best. What do you want to say? Byron Buxton or Shohei Ohtani working, leading off the game with a home run. All right, runner on here for Lewis, who has had 2 at-bats as well, and he's hit 2 balls on a rope, and both times right at somebody. Let's see if he can find an opening or a hole here and keep it going here for the Giants. Squares around, fake bunt. That one is up and away for a ball. Graff showed steal, but did not go. Now Graff goes, throw down to second. He's in there with a stolen base. We get a called strike on that one. Yeah, called strike, 1-1. 1-1 here to the left-handed batting Jack Lewis. Graff now at second. There's another ball hit on a rope by Lewis. That one finds a hole. There we go. Base hit for Jack. Just over the outstretched arm of the second baseman into center field, right center field we'll call it, for a base hit. Makes it 1st and 3rd with nobody away here. So 2 good at-bats there between Graff and Lewis. Jackson Belter, the batter, the number 3 hitter. He's got 1st and 3rd. He's batting. Lewis doesn't go there as the catcher came up quickly to attempt to throw. Nothing doing. 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning. That pitch is up. 2-0 here to the 3 hitter Jackson Belter. Emmett Schaefer, cleanup hitter on deck. Jack Lewis at first. Landon Graff at 3rd here. Giants looking to mount a rally, or at least get some positive momentum out of tonight, heading into the state tournament on Friday up in Sauk Rapids. As I said, they kick off the state tournament against Uppsala Swanville area. That ball hit hard but foul, out of play down the 3rd baseline by Belter. 2-1 here. That pitch lined right back up the middle, but right at the center fielder. Not going to be enough time there for a tag and an opportunity to go home for Graff. Nothing you can do there. Once again, another well-hit ball by the Giants right at the fielder. 1 away now. Bottom of the 6th inning. Runner Lewis goes. No throw down to second. Just a quick pop throw back to the pitcher there. 2nd and 3rd now. Emmett Schaefer, the batter. Decker Fritz on deck. Lewis with a good lead at second there. Given probably more attention than he needs to at this point of the ball game. 0-2 here to Schaefer as that one was swung on and missed. That one fouled away down the first baseline. Still 0-2 to Schaefer. Got 2 runners here, looking to see if he can get a couple in and cut into this lead and again take some positive momentum into the state tournament. And I just had a gnat fly into my eye, of course. That's going to be called 3rd strike. That one caught the corner. 2 away here. Brings up Decker Fritz. last hope to keep things rolling here for the Giants. Riley Graham on deck. Second and third. That ball hit well to deep right field. That one's going to bounce off of the Union Trail Brewing sign. That's going to bring in 2 runs. Base hit by Decker Fritz. Nice piece of hitting. That brings in 2 runs. Makes it 11-3. Two out, 2 RBI single for Fritz. Hit that ball, went with it to deep right field. One hop the fence, popped up into the air. Fritz on first now, 2-away. Riley Graham, the batter, looking to keep things going here for the Giants. So the Giants, they pick up 1 run in the first inning and 2 here in the last inning. 1 in the first and 2 in the 6th. Fritz goes, pitch up high, throw down to second. Looks like it's not going to be in time. Fritz in there safely with a stolen base. Now a runner in scoring position for Riley Graham. He hit one hard his last at bat. Pitcher comes to the set. That one up and in on Graham. 11-3 here, Royals lead. Ball 4 to Graham. He walks, brings up first and second. Paul Sunderman will bat now for the Giants. Number 2. Called strike at the letters of Sunderman here. 0-1. James Basil, the most recent pitcher for the Giants, he's on deck. Called strike, pretty much the same spot. 0-2 now, here quickly to Sunderman, looking to keep things going here for the Giants. That one's going to be a called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. I think that will probably do it. Looks like the teams are going to line up here. Yes, they are. That'll do it here tonight, everybody, for our broadcast from yeah, 11-3 the final, as I said, here from Ron Walters Field at Bender Park here in Henderson. Turned out to be a pretty nice night for the game. Both teams get some work in here and an exhibition game before the state tournament coming up this Friday, Saturday, this weekend. Pool play, as I said, once again, Friday and Saturday for these 2 teams. Bracket play begins then for the rest of the weekend. See if I can pull the schedule up here. So LeSueur Henderson, they take on Upsala Swanville area Friday at 1:30 in Sauk Rapids. Upsala Swanville area, the Patriots, they take on the Mankato Royals at 6:45 on Friday. And then Saturday morning at 11:30, it'll be these Royals taking on these Giants at 11:30. That's Saturday morning, as I said, in Sauk Rapids. Eleven 3-year final. Once again, I appreciate everybody's just willingness to stick in there with me tonight as we got things going a little bit later than we wanted to. But big thanks to my daughter Hallie for helping me here get things up and running here tonight. For all of you watching, much appreciated. Thank you. If you get a chance, it'd be really appreciated if you could hit the like button or follow my channel, Adam G Broadcasting. The more likes and the more views and the more followers, the more subscribers that allow me to provide better broadcasts as we look ahead to next year and the years ahead, as I hope to continue to grow this opportunity for our local viewers in the LeSueur Henderson area and community. Once again, here it's Adam Bebbles. I'm bringing you 12 AA baseball from Henderson, where the final score is Mankato Royals 11, LeSueur Henderson Giants 12. AA baseball 3. Good luck to the Giants at the state tournament this Friday. Best of luck, and hope all goes well, and to all of our teams in the area that are competing in the playoffs, whether it's the regions for the Braves, the state tournament for the, or excuse me, the national tournament for the 16U softball team, or for the districts for our Legion teams as well. Best of luck to them. Once again, Adam Bemmels here from Henderson, signing off. Good night, everybody.